At the end of this video, you will walk away with something most men never obtain: real psychological leverage, the kind of influence that makes a woman think about you, crave your presence, and feel emotionally pulled toward you in a way she can't logically explain. This is not cheap manipulation. It's not toxic games. It's understanding female psychology on a deeper level than 99% of men, and using it responsibly. Most men fail with women because they only know how to generate one emotion: pleasure. Compliments, attention, validation, niceness. But attraction isn't built from pleasure alone. It's built from emotional contrast, the full spectrum of feelings. If you only ever make her feel good, she will get used to you, predictable, comfortable, and eventually indifferent. If you can make her feel a range: intrigue, curiosity, desire, tension, excitement, uncertainty, relief, joy, intensity, she will never mentally put you down. Drama is not the goal. Depth is. Emotional dynamism is. Polarity is. When a woman feels everything around you, she cannot disconnect from you. Let's begin. 1. The core truth about female psychology. Men never learn women don't become attached because of comfort. They become attached because of intensity. If comfort alone created addiction, every nice guy in the world would be drowning in female desire. But they're not. Why? Because comfort without polarity equals boredom. A woman's emotional world is not linear. It's rhythmic, changing, scanning for meaning and stimulus. Women feel life at a higher resolution than men do. What pulls them in is not softness, it's emotional stimulation. Attention alone isn't enough. Compliments aren't enough. Nicer behaviour won't suddenly make her obsessed. She becomes addicted to the man who makes her feel, not just good, but alive. That's why women fall for the mysterious guy she can't fully figure out, the man who challenges her, the man whose presence changes her emotions, the man who is not predictable, the man she's slightly insecure around, the man she can't fully read. It's not because she wants chaos, it's because emotional dynamism produces attachment. Humans bond through chemicals produced during emotional contrast: dopamine, adrenaline, oxytocin, cortisol. You cannot bond on flat emotion. That's why. 2. The full range of emotion principle. This is the foundation of female psychological addiction. A woman stays addicted to a man she cannot fully emotionally decode, not because he is toxic, but because he is layered, and these layers generate emotional shifts: comfort, tension, predictability, mystery, validation, challenge, closeness, distance, attention, absence, pleasure, anticipation. Men think making her happy is the secret. No, making her feel shift is the secret. Every addictive experience in life triggers emotional shifting: roller coasters, suspense movies, intense music, competition, unpredictable stories, challenging games, dramatic novels, and Netflix series. Women consume more drama-based entertainment than men by massive margins. Why? Because emotional contrast is stimulating. Apply this ethically and you become unforgettable. Now let's go deeper. 3. Nice guys fail because they offer only one emotion. Nice guys give women predictability, safety, approval, consistency, availability. These are good things, but not at the beginning. Before a woman bonds with you emotionally, these traits create no polarity. They are flat traits. Think of food. If you ate chocolate every day, eventually the sweetness would make you sick. Same with emotion. A woman needs emotional peaks and valleys, not trauma, not manipulation, just the natural masculine polarity that women respond to. This is why bad boys and mysterious men trigger strong attraction. They create uncertainty, anticipation, expectation, curiosity, tension. These feelings activate dopamine-driven bonding. Women don't fall for the bad boy because he's bad. They fall because he creates emotional contrast. You're going to learn how to create that contrast without being toxic. 4. How to create addiction, the practical breakdown. Here's the psychology. A woman is addicted to the man who activates multiple emotional circuits at once, while remaining grounded, controlled, masculine, and hard to predict. To create this effect, you must master these 7 weapons. Weapon 1. Strategic unpredictability. Predictability kills attraction, not stability, predictability. A woman must feel, who is he? What will he do next? What is he thinking? Does he want me or not? What is going on in his mind? Curiosity is emotional glue. Practical ways. Don't always text instantly. Don't volunteer every detail of your day. Don't be emotionally flat. Switch between warmth and stoic focus. Sometimes you give attention, sometimes you're busy, sometimes you talk a lot, sometimes you stay mysterious, sometimes you initiate, sometimes you let her chase unpredictability does not mean unreliability. It means being a man with depth. Weapon 2, emotional push-pull. This is not manipulation, it's polarity. Push-pull is the natural rhythm of masculine-feminine interaction. Push, light teasing, challenging her opinions, pulling away slightly. Pull, compliments, affection, connection. Push creates tension, pull releases it. This contrast creates addiction. Weapon 3, controlled distance. Women become obsessed with men who are slightly out of reach, not absent, not cold, just not fully accessible. Why? Because scarcity inflates value. Give her 80% presence, 20% mystery. That 20% keeps her emotionally hooked. How to create healthy distance. Don't answer her texts immediately. Cancel a plan once in a while because you're busy with your life. Stay focused on your mission. Have a world outside of her. Don't reveal your thoughts instantly. Absence creates desire. Presence satisfies it. You need both. Weapon 4. Ambiguous affection. This is powerful. Women become addicted when they can feel you like them, but they're not fully sure how much. She should know you enjoy her, but she should not know the depth of your feelings. Why? Because certainty kills the chase. Men fall in love logically. Women fall in love emotionally. Ambiguity keeps the emotional engine running. Weapon 5. Emotional testing and passing. Women test men subconsciously, not to destroy you, but to measure your emotional strength. She will tease you, challenge your statements, pull back slightly, delay responses, question your intentions, behave unpredictably. Most men fail these tests because they react emotionally. You must remain grounded, calm, unbothered, masculine, composed. When she realizes she cannot shake your frame, her attraction multiplies. Weapon 6. Occasional intensity. Every once in a while you must drop your masculine presence on her like a weight. Direct eye contact, slow voice, controlled touch, deep conversation, emotional depth, intense silence, physical tension. Intensity wakes up her nervous system and anchors you in her mind. You become unforgettable. Weapon 7. Selective attention. This is critical. If you always give her attention, she does not value it. If you rarely give it, she doubts your interest. If you give it selectively, she craves it. Selective attention is the most powerful emotional currency a man has. Use it sparingly and intentionally. 5. The one thing. Men must stop fearing. Everything above collapses if you fear. Making her upset, making her wait, disappointing her, losing her, upsetting her mood, creating tension, saying no, pulling back, challenging her. Women do not stay addicted to men they can emotionally dominate. If she senses you are controlled by her reactions, she will never be addicted to you. Her emotional roller coaster collapses immediately. Your fear becomes repellent. Your attachment becomes her boredom. Your uncertainty becomes her power. 6. Why you must sometimes make her angry or emotional. This is the part men misunderstand most. You are not creating pain. You are creating contrast. She must feel frustration, excitement, tension, anticipation, relief, curiosity, desire, because those emotions form neural attachment through dopamine cycles. Anger followed by reconnection is one of the strongest bonding mechanisms known in psychology. Again, not toxicity, intensity. When she cries and you comfort her, you deepen the bond tenfold. Once again, this must come from authenticity, not cruelty. 7. Never be fully readable. If she can read you like a book, she closes the book. If she can't quite figure you out, she keeps turning pages. Be the man with depth, standards, direction, values, unpredictability, self-control, boundaries. Do not become solved. Women become addicted to the man they are still trying to understand. 8. The danger of over-validation. Every time you validate her excessively, her ego goes up, your value goes down, attraction goes flat. Approval is intoxicating when it's rare, meaningless when it's constant. Validation must be earned, not given automatically. 9. The conversation, tactic that creates immediate addiction. Example 1. Typical man. Wow, you're a nurse. That's amazing. You seem so compassionate, she hears. I want you. Please like me. Example 2. Addiction level man. Nurse. Interesting. But honestly, you feel more like a teacher or someone who leads people, not someone who follows procedures. She hears, he's not impressed. He sees me differently. He challenges me. What does he mean by that? Why does he think that? You've activated curiosity, insecurity, interest, challenge, and desire all at once. This is how emotional addiction begins. 10. When she doesn't know how you feel, you become magnetic. If she knows you like her too much, you lose frame. If she thinks you don't like her at all, she gives up. The power lies in the middle. She knows he's into me, but I'm not sure how much. And that uncertainty is driving me crazy. That's addiction. 11. Never let fear run your behavior. If you're afraid she will, lose interest, get upset, forget you, walk away, choose someone else, then she will. Your fear always becomes reality. Your energy tells her everything. A woman becomes addicted to a man she feels she cannot fully control. 12. Don't try to be nice. Be a challenge. Women don't obsess over men who worship them. They obsess over men they respect. Respect comes from boundaries, unpredictability, depth, emotional control, independence, values, standards, stoic masculinity. Become the man she cannot replace. 13. Final truth. She doesn't want easy love. She wants powerful love. Women don't want a man who treats them like porcelain. They want a man who reshapes the way they feel. Not through cruelty, not through manipulation, but through masculine emotional leadership. Be unpredictable but reliable. Be warm but challenging. Be affectionate but selective. Be attentive but independent. Be expressive but mysterious. Be available but not too available. Emotional contrast creates emotional addiction. If you master this, you will never chase a woman again. She will chase you.